Not the norm. Not the norm. World Ministries back in effect right now. I told you I was going to get back at you. Okay, today we're still doing that Kwanzaa piece. We're on the second day of Kwanzaa. We're on the second day. We already did the first day. We're on the second day. The first day was unity. Today we're going to talk about self-determination. All right? You understand that? Self-determination. The Umaja, that was the unity. And then we're going to do the Kujichagulia, which is going to be the self-termination piece we're going to do. Remember, we lit the black candle. Remember, I told you the black candle was first. The black candle was first. The black candle for unity was first. And then we do the red candle now for self-determination. I'm going to see if you can get a shot at this. Remember, 7 days we're going to do this. I got a whole set of videos you can look at. And remember, I told you can go yourself online if you want to check it out too. So we're on the second day, right? So let's see what we got here. Bam. There it is. There it is. There it is right there. There it is. We on the second day, baby. We on the second day. We're going to make these 7 days, and you're going to preach this and speak this into existence with your family and your relationships. Now we're on self-determination. I want you to say self-determination 10 times. Remember, this is the key to my madness. It's going to work. You're going to like it when we finish it at the end. Say self-termination, 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 and mean it. I need you to say that 10 times. Spread it to your family. Spread it to the world. If you're looking at this video, I'm going to need you to comment and like or whatever we on Facebook. I don't know what we're going to be on. And I need you to spread this. This is going to be a nationwide revolution. This is your African heritage. This is not a religion, so you ain't got to get it all caught up. But this is a time in Africa where the gifts that they used to give was educational gifts. Didn't know that, did you? Okay. So now we're going to talk about this self-termination. Let's see what we know about self-termination. Well, you know what? I challenge y'all. I challenge y'all right now. I want y'all to write in the comments or like or whatever it is down there. And I want you to write what self-determination means to you. And then I need you to pass it forward. I need you to pass it forward. Pass it forward. Before we get to see if everybody on the same place we are. We'll see if we on the same plane, on the same plane. On the same foundation. This is the key. We all want to be in the same place with this here, okay? Now here it is right here. I'm going to show you one more time. Bam. There it is. There it is. Look at that shining. Boy, that's shining like some unity and tradition and something that's going to happen. Look at that shining like that. Yeah, because remember we did the black candle first, and then for self-determination we did the red candle. That's the red one that's lit. Now what we want to do, we want to break down this. Let's break down some of this self-determination. I got a definition. It says self-determination, the process by which a country determines its own statehood, and forms its own allegiance. Like its allegiance is to itself. It forms its own. It doesn't have to go to nobody else. You know what I'm saying? So it forms its own allegiance and government. So in order to do this as a country, as a nation, you have to have this set up. Because, the changes cannot be made. The changes cannot be made until the country's right to self-determination is recognized. So if your whole group don't recognize this self-determination, it's not going to work. Remember I say you don't want a lot of these people doing their own thing. You want these right here, people together doing the thing. You see what I'm saying? So that goes back to what I was talking about. I didn't know that I was going to say that, but it just said that. Basically it's the process by which a person controls their own life. Self-determination. I got my own car. I got my own house. I got my own job. I work for myself. What's that? You could make your own vegetables in the back and stuff like that. You got your own vegetables. You don't got to depend on nobody. That's called self-determination. You're doing things for yourself. So that's what we want to focus on. It's the power or ability to make a decision. The power or ability to make a decision. A lot of people can't even make their own decisions. They got to go to somebody and get influenced by somebody else. You know what I'm saying? That's why we got them candles lit right there. This candles, when you see these candles, this should trigger these seven principles I'm telling you about. You know what I'm saying? So the power or ability to make a decision is what I said. For oneself without the influence from the outside. So basically what that's saying, not to be influenced by somebody else. You have your own influence within your heart. Within your heart, you have your own influence. That's self-determination. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go in a little bit on this. I'm not gonna keep y'all a long time, but I just want y'all to get the basics. Self-determination. You know what I'm saying? About the self, the determination within you, the inner you, the inner kingdom in yourself, your inner spirit. You so determination. You so self about yourself that you just make it manifest. You make it manifest on your own. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You got to use these principles in your heart. You got to believe in them. You got to write them down. You know, I challenge y'all to write this down 10 times. You know what? Just put it in the comments 10 times. Self-determination. 10 times. That's my challenge. Pass it forward and tell them to do it 10 times too. Tell them to write self-determination 10 times. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. I just thought of that. And we're going to pass it forward. Pass it forward is the key. We're going to get this self-determination thing down. And we're going to do this. We have the unity now. We have the unity. The unity we did the first day. We did the unity. That was the 26th. And today is the 27th. So this is the second day. We're doing self-determination. So we got to get these things down, you know. And, you know, it's the right of a nation of people, like I say, the right of a nation of people to determine its own form of government, like your own form of government, your own courts, your own law. You know what I'm trying to say? Now, not to say to do nothing scandalous. It'll be legit, right? It'll be legit. It will be legit. So that's what I'm saying. As a nation, you got to do this, you know, and, you know, of its own government without the influence from the outside, meaning we don't need nobody else to do nothing for us. We can do this ourselves. We can do everything ourselves. That's self-determination. Don't you get it? You do it yourself. I fix my own car. You see what I'm saying? I paint my own car, stuff like that. I built my own house from scratch, stuff, you know, stuff like that. You got to get that feeling, that power. You got to have that power, that belief. You got to believe in this. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be in your soul. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm telling you to say self-determination. Keep saying self-determination while I'm talking. And then just spread it on. Get on somebody's voicemail and just say self-determination, self-determination. Tell them who you is and hang up. And then they're going to call back, hey, man, what you talking about that self-determination? You let them know about Kwanzaa, the second day, the African-American celebration of the fruits. You see what I'm saying? This is what we got to do. We got to do this as a team. If we don't do this together, it's not going to work. It's not going to spread. We have to create a revolution, a wave of information, a wave of information, a wave of information is how we're going to do it. Now, y'all know, don't get it twisted. I got to throw a little scripture in it. Just a little bit. I'm not going to go hard in the paint, all right? You know what I'm saying? Because we got everything lit over there looking nice. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. You see that? That's that African black heritage right there. That's that black heritage. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to go radical now. We don't have to go radical. We're just keeping it real with yourself. We need to build this up and teach your family this. Bring your kids in here. Not your kids. Bring your children in. Bring your children in so they can listen to this, so you can teach them and tell them about it. And then at the end, once we finish with the seventh day, once we're finished with the seventh day, we're gonna do some gifts. But guess what? The gifts are educational gifts. They're educational gifts. Gifts of books, something that they can read. So they're going to know the difference between this Kwanzaa celebration and the Christmas one. See what I'm saying? They'll know this heritage one. Man, we got educated. I learned something. I learned some math. I learned some science, some read. Get them some little science kits. Get them. Do they still sell the Legos and stuff? And let them put stuff together and use their mind. Let them put stuff together on their own so they can use their mind. Put it together on their own so they can use their own mind. That's the self-determination piece. That's what I'm telling you. See, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that right there. Look at that. You see that? You see that? That's that African black heritage I'm telling you about. That's that African black heritage right there. You need to focus in on that self-determination. Self-determination Get it in your soul is what I'm saying. All right? Say it with some oomph when you say it. Man, what you doing today, man? Oh, man, I'm just kicking it, self-determination today. Well, what you mean by that? Man, do stuff for yourself. Be self-determined to conquer and be successful as a man or a woman. You know what I'm saying? Don't make no difference. I'm going to do a little scripture. I'm going to go here to, where I'm going to go at on y'all today. Let me see. Self-determination. We're going to go to, let's go to Zephaniah. Let's go there. We're going to go to Zephaniah 3:8. I'm just going to read a little bit. 3:8. And it says, right? I'm in the King James Version. Okay? This is Zephaniah 3:8. You got it? Okay? Just a small something. We ain't going to go hard on this, all right? And it reads like this. It says, therefore, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord. Okay? Until the day that I rise up to the prey. To the day I rise up to the prey. You see that I? That's that self. That's that self right there. Determination coming in that scripture I'm about to read. But you see that self? To I. Did you see that? It says that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger. You hear that? All my fierce anger. For all the truth, for all the earth shall be devoured with fire of my jealousy. Now, I know you heard that story. Now, don't that remind you of something? Think about what I just said. I just mentioned some fire. He said, I'm coming back. He said, to I, right? That remind you of the Revelations, don't you? That Revelation. See what I'm telling you? You got to read things in 3 or 4 spots. I'm not going to go to the Revelation piece. I told you I was going to keep it short. And I'm going to do that. Now, we're going to break this down a little bit. We're going to break that Zephaniah 3:8. We're going to break it down a little bit, just a tad, just a little bit of something. You know, to break that down, God's purpose is for us. You know, I tell a lot of people, what is your purpose? And they always say, I be tripping and I tutor the mind and I be thinking, you know, because I think out the box and they don't want to answer. But they never really thought about it. I want you, that's my challenge. There it is. There go another challenge. Write down, what do you think your purpose is? What do you think you're here for? You think you just popped up? What do you think you're here for? Write down, put it in the comments or the like. What is your purpose? Do you have the slightest idea? Did you think of anything, or you just say, I'm just here and I'm just kicking it and oh well? You know that ain't it, right? Okay, look, we're gonna break it down a little bit more. This is God's purpose for us. Let me see, how can I put this? We're going to go take it back a little bit. I don't like going into the Greek and ancient and Egypt and all that. But I'm going to give you a little bit. Similar. Like, remember, if you want to build on anything I'm talking about, just get at me. You can hit me up on the YouTube or whatever we on right now. Facebook, Twitter, whatever. Just hit me up. I get back at you and we can build on it. And so the ancient Jewish copyists made a note of the fact that all the letters of the Hebrew alphabet, okay, you hear that, are found in this verse. That verse I just read to you. If you don't believe me, check it out. I know y'all don't like to do your homework. We call it your hang work, but I know you don't like to do your homework and study and find out something I'm telling you. You ain't got to believe what I'm telling you. Look it up. Put some work in. You know what I'm saying? Put some work in. I just told you that the ancient Jewish copyists made a note of the fact that all the letters of the Hebrew alphabet are found in this verse. That Zephaniah 3:8 I just read to you. All the alphabets of the Hebrew are in that verse. Check it out. You ain't got to believe me. Check it out. Okay? And it say are found in that verse. Now, and they took that to mean that the whole purpose of God for the earth is told in it. God's justice will prevail. God's justice will prevail. You hear me? Y'all probably know that. God's justice will prevail. You believe that. The wicked will be punished and the obedient will be blessed. Thank you, Jesus. You understand me? And you can check Revelations on that if y'all want to anyway. I told you I wasn't going to go into it. I'm trying to keep it short. But you can verify that by going to Revelations. I think it's 20 something. I think it's 2020 if I'm not mistaken. No, 2012. And its note. It got some little notes too in that. So check that. I'm about to get out of here. I already gave y'all the ski low. It's self-termination. We're gonna pump up ourselves. We're gonna spread this revolution. We're gonna put in the comments. We're gonna pass it forward. Pass it forward. Pass it forward. If you can't use this information, let somebody else listen to it and discuss what he get out of it, or she get out of it, or they get out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's about the red, the black, and the green. The black is the people, right? Right? Didn't I tell y'all that? Right? You remember that? The black is the people. All right? And, we got to get this. We got to get this. I'm going to give you another shot at it right quick. I'm going to give you another shot. I'm going to zoom in on that for you. I'm going to zoom in on that for you. I'm going to zoom in for that for you. Zoom in. Oh, let me tell you another thing. Those candles don't supposed to be sitting down like that. They usually got this holder for it. It's a holder, that they make for it. And I'm looking for one of them right now. If I could put them in there, if I could show you the whole scoop, and the whole thing, and they got little pieces that go with it, like the cloth that cover your table, and that means something. And I'm gonna get to that probably on the next video if some of my people ain't put the video up already. We already got like some other videos made too. But anyway, it's called the Kanara. It's called the Kanara. That's the holder that the candles go in, the Kanara. And what is this? This is self-determination today. Self-determination. The Kujichagulia. Y'all get that? Y'all get that? Let me say it again. The Kujichagulia. Got that? That's like Swahili. You know you're supposed to know Swahili. I ain't gonna go up in you on that. That's another build. We can build on that Swahili. Check it out, Swahili. You're supposed to know that as a black person, as an African culture. You should know Swahili. All y'all going to take Spanish and French and German. Get your own language. Learn your own language. Swahili. Learn your own language. All right? Okay, now I'm about to go out on this note. This is Not the Norm, World Ministries taking over a nation, coming to a hood or a street near you, because we stay in the street. That's what we about, baby. We stay in the street. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't in the streets, in the hood, or in the community, we not interested in people that's already successful. We're not interested in people already successful. We're trying to pull up people that need help. We're trying to pull up the down people. You see what I'm saying? We're trying to engage and assist the needy, people that need it and that want it, and pull them up on their feet. It ain't over with yet. Gotta have some self-determination. Self-determination, okay? Okay, self-determination. I'm about to get out of here. I probably done held y'all up too long. My fault. I just get excited, man. I get excited about this, especially when I'm lecturing, or if I'm passing the information. I feel it. I start sweating. I hope I don't sweat get on my head. Some sweat up there. See, I start sweating. I be feeling it, man. You know what I'm saying? It just come out of me like that. But anyway, so we got those 2 days. We got unity down. We just did self-determination, and we're going to be working on something tomorrow. I keep it a secret. Yeah, what it is, all right? But anyway, I'm out of here. This is, Minister Kell, or you can call me Brother Kelly. It don't matter, and this is Not the Norm World Ministries. Nothing normal. You could come to us as you are. We don't care. You white, black, brown, green, red. We don't care what your religion is. We ain't into all that. We don't care what your traditions is, what you do, how you pray, how you stand, how you walk, how you talk. We ain't on that. This is Not the Norm World Ministries, taking over the nation. You're going to see. You're going to see. It's going to blow up. I'm trying to tell you right now, because we bring them all as they come. We take them all. We take them big. We take them small. We take them all. You understand me? Here go those candles one more time before I get out of here. Yeah, the red, the black, and the green. Yeah, you like that, don't you? Yeah, now you spread that red, black, and the green too. That's your colors too. That's another, I got to get at y'all on that red, black, and green, but that's another meeting, all right? But till then, I'm out. I appreciate y'all listening to me. You know, check out the station. We're going to have a couple stations on YouTube, but we just getting started. We're doing this by ourselves. We don't have no publicists and all that and no PR person. We just out here on our own and with the help of Jesus Christ, we gonna do this. You understand? He gave me my calling and I'm pushing it on like he told me to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter what your belief is, whatever it is, come on over here. Come on over to Not the Norm World Ministries right now. You know what I'm saying? We got the information up there. It's either up there or down there, something. It's a link, something you can push on. I don't even know really this computer stuff too good, but we got something on Facebook, Instagram, and the Twitter something, and the YouTube, and we're going to take over. You understand me? We're going to take over. So I'd like to thank y'all. I ain't mean to hold y'all up. Go and enjoy your day. And remember, the word for the day is self-determination. Say it all day. Self-determination.